I have to get rid of the evidence. I just have to get rid of this before they come. So in talking about spirituality and the many ways that spirit is expressed, it can be very gray or, very hazy for us. And then it comes straight right down to the nitty-gritty of relationship and care for somebody. I want to tell you a story. There was a captain in the police department, and we had a nice conversation one night waiting for something to happen, and that took forever. And so I asked about his family, as you do, and he talked about his dad and the impact his dad had on him, and these late night conversations where you're free, you're meandering, there's no pressure. They're lovely moments of connection between potentially strangers. But boy, aren't those the most beautiful exchanges at times? Anyway, his dad was a great guy. He'd been a good dad as best he could, and this policeman recognized that he was one of the lucky ones who had an imperfect but present father who loved him. So the dad gets sick later in life, the mom is gone, and there's a few sisters, and so they're taking care of the father. Now the father's dying of lung cancer, and he's a smoker. So the girls are in, you can imagine his daughters, that is it, you are not smoking, blah, blah, blah. And so he's not smoking any longer. So at the end, where he was preparing to be finished, the son was at the hospital with him, and then there were some beautiful moments of just silence between them, and the father died. So he notifies his sisters, and then as he began to tidy up the room, he picked up the bathrobe of his father wore, in his final days, and he put his hand in the pocket, and he found a couple of half-smoked cigarettes that he was saving, and in the other pocket, a lighter. So he thought, I have to get rid of the evidence. I just have to get rid of this before they come. Because if they find out that he was smoking even a tiny bit, they'll be upset. They will be angry at him. But he said, my dad was a very strong, very private man. And for him to have to be told, you can't smoke, you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to go here, you have to go there, take your medicine, we're here for your bath. He said it was tough on him. It was tough on him, and he said, and he took it all like a man. The son said, I appreciated that he took it like a man. And so he thought, I know what he was doing there. Those cigarettes represented his dignity. And it's sacred. He said, me finding these to him was such a sacred exchange with his father who had gone before him, and he thought, I'm going to protect Dad from this, even though he's beyond it. And it became a beautiful gift that this son could give to his father, a final parting protection of his dad's dignity. So then he went through everything, and he said, oh, they were hidden all over. he had them everywhere. So the girls were not very thorough in their search and seizure efforts. I thought it was a beautiful story. I thought it was very moving to me to hear this and to hear the love and respect that this man had for his father. And he said, in a way, those cigarettes made me respect him more. They could do a lot to him, but they couldn't destroy him. They couldn't strip him of his independence fully. It's a lovely story.